It's lit. Let me tell the people that we in this bitch. Hey. Y'all better get to Bible and Blunts right motherfucking now. It is a party. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh. That shit wasn't even recording right. I have my shit right there. Y'all better get to Bible and Blunts because today we having a party. It's my anniversary. It's my auntie's birthday. We drinking today. We about to vibe. We about to roll up a few times. You don't want to miss this word. You don't want to miss this energy. Tap in. Hey, switching lanes in this bitch. What's going down? What's going down? Switching lanes. Hey, today is the day. Today is the day. God, today I ask that you make me less of me and more of you. Give me the word that not only I need, but the people that's tapping in on the other end of the screen. Give me what they need today. Today is a celebration, God. Today I'm celebrating what you allowed me to have, the time you allowed me to spend with my auntie, the platform you allowed me to have, the connections he allowed me to receive, right? Like, hey, whoa, y'all deep. Hey, Isis. Hey, No Ho in My Blood. Hey, Ny'Asia. Hey, Karel. Hey, is that Shantavia Brock? Hey. Hey, Zakia. He said, good, got my blunt rolled. Yeah, I got to get my blunt ready. Because y'all today is the day. Today is the day. Hey, every other year around these hours on this day, I was somewhere crying. I was sad. I just couldn't, But today is my day. Today, I got some wine at 9 in the morning. That must mean something. Hey, that must mean something. Today, I got my wine at 9 in the morning. Ooh, wee. That must mean something. Okay? So today, it's my day. I'm just going to roll my weed and let some people come in. It's still a little early. It's 9:07. I didn't get on here until about 9:00. I don't think I really got on here until like 9:04. So we're going to let the numbers, let a few people come on in. But today we finna kick it. And when I say I don't know what God gonna do. I don't know what word he got. I don't know how he finna make me deliver it. But I know today is about to be a motherfucking word. And whoa. And then he gave me this leaf. Whoa! Yeah, today is the day. Bitch. He done showed out. He done gave me one of these. He wanted me to roll up. This bitch is so dark and pretty. Oh. Bitch, I want to lick it. It's lit. God said, yeah, you said you want to kick it, sis. Kick it. Kick it. Bitch, let me put my mic on. It's lit today. I'm happy. Bitch, that made me happy. The leaf done sealed the deal. I'm about to roll 10 blunts. We finna smoke this whole A. Fuck it. Fuck it. Y'all know I'm childish. Let me quit being childish. Let me get right. Let me set everything up. Let me get it together, guys. I get excited sometimes. Like sometimes I get in my modes where I just get real excited. I had to turn you on my sound bar. I'm still going to listen and watch, but I'm about to get in the shower. Yes. Hey, it's about listening. You don't got to see me. I ain't doing nothing but some bullshit anyway. Right? So I'm excited, y'all. For the people that's this your first time here. Well, hold on. Let me get my mic and shit on. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let me not do my podcast people like that because I done got geeked. All right. All right, right. Calm your ass down. I know that you've been doing amazing. I know that God is just so fucking good. But calm it down. Let me turn that off because we about to. Because we about to be. I'm about to drink this anyway. I should be smooth, right? That shit's strong in the morning. I should have made me a mimosa. I'm just trying to drink wine. All right. So I'm letting this heater turn off. Once these heaters turn off, I'm about to start the podcast. Exactly. She said, I love all the new names. That's what I'm saying. Where's the girls? Where's like my OG members? Where are the OG members? I know they ain't finna miss this one. Because where is she, Anna? She Anna know better. She Anna know better. She one of my most loyal Bible and Blunts attendees. She don't want to miss this episode. This the one. This the one, y'all. All right. So, boom. All right. Grand Rising. Today is February 8th, 2022. The beautiful, amazing February 8th. Woo, y'all. Welcome to Bible and Blunts. If this is your first time tapping in, I want to say welcome to your new favorite series. A series where we get high and then we tap into the Most High, right? You can't go wrong. If this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 11th, however many times, but you've been here before, then you already know how we vibing. And I just want to thank you for tapping back in, because today I got a hell of a word for y'all. Today means something just a little bit more special to me. Today it's just hitting a little bit deeper, because today is my aunt's birthday, my godmom birthday. The second person to ever touch my body. Second person to ever touch my body. Oh, thank you, Jess. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to make sure to pray a deep prayer for my girl today. Thank you for reminding me of that. But today just means a lot to me. Today is also, not only is it her birthday and she's no longer here with me, but it is also the anniversary of my first business that I ever started, which was my hair extensions company, which holds such a sincere spot in my heart, because that's what started all this shit. Like, if I wouldn't have had that faith to start that hair extensions company, it would be no Rory the Coach. It would be it wouldn't be who I am today. Like, I may be me, but it wouldn't be me, right? So today means a lot. So today, we about to vibe in this bitch. I really meant to bring my speaker down here, because that's the type vibe I was really trying to be on. But I don't know how YouTube are with copyrights and shit. So we ain't gonna, I guess God protected me and said, don't turn the music on. Then the people ain't gonna be able to get the word. So we won't have the music on, but you gonna think it's some music on in this bitch. Because today, I'm ready to talk. And the crazy thing is, y'all know God give me a message. For the people that's here, normally God gives me a message, right? In the morning. And I just come in and I talk about that message. And then we open the Bible and we go over a scripture. But what's crazy is yesterday, I was getting so many different words, y'all. Like, I was getting so many that I was starting to get overwhelmed. Like, damn, God, like, you want me to tell them all of this? Then today, I woke up and I couldn't remember none of it. So that wasn't the word for y'all. And that's okay. But ain't that crazy? Right? Imagine if I would have tried to answer. You know how I be saying answer y'all own prayers? I knew not to do that. I said, damn, God, you want me to tell them all of this? And then I said, well, confirm it tomorrow. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. I literally said, if this is the word, let me know again in the morning. I ain't lying to y'all. This is exactly how I said it to him. If these is the messages you want me to give them, give it to me again in the morning. He didn't give it to me again. So that message was not meant for y'all. Or it wasn't meant for y'all today. Right? So as of right now, I don't even have a word for y'all. Which these always, if you know, you know. These turn into the best episodes when I don't really have a word. Because then it just shows how powerful he really is. Because he had put a word in me that's meant for everybody on this bitch, right? Ain't that what's crazy? He'll literally give me the talking and talking and talking, and next thing you know, the whole life, like, well, shit, there's the word. And that's the beauty in it. But what I did say I want to talk about today is my process. Do y'all mind if I do that? Do I have y'all permission to allow God to let me just tell y'all about my journey and kind of, how I became Rory the coach and how I chose him and why I chose him? Like, do I got y'all permission to do that today? Do I have y'all permission to start it out like that today? Is that cool with y'all? Can I talk about me for a second? I just want to make sure, ain't nobody on here that's like, man, no, that ain't what I'm here for. You cool and all, but I'm here for just, But is that fine with y'all? If I take a second to think about me, who am I? How did I get here? Okay, cool. Thank y'all for that. Because it's probably the word y'all need. My story is probably what y'all need. Because I don't really care to tell it. But I feel I need to. Now, listen here. I'm not about to tell y'all no crazy shit. I'm not about to get on here and talk about me being raped. I ain't never been raped. None of that crazy shit. I ain't about to do none of that. But I'm just about to tell y'all my story of average ass Ny'Asia. That's my real name. Some of y'all don't even know that. So let's just talk about it, right? Here I am. So who's Ny'Asia? Let's start it off like that. Who's Ny'Asia? Now, y'all don't get me to call me Ny'Asia a lot. So you should feel special. Y'all don't hear me call me Ny'Asia a lot because you got to be somebody special to know Ny'Asia. Like, you can know Rory, but, like, to know Ny'Asia is, like, it's, like, under there. She said, not her asking us to let you. Hey, I just had to make sure y'all was cool with it. I had to make sure, I ain't want to offend nobody. ISIS, dang, I can't ask for permission. Woo. So, let's talk about it for real, because I really feel like y'all need to hear this. Like, yeah, y'all follow me. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know, but do y'all know? It's like my story ain't nothing crazy. I'm just trying to hype y'all up. So, who's Ny'Asia for real? So, Ny'Asia, right? Let's talk about young Ny'Asia. When I was young. So, I actually grew up the youngest out of 5 in my household, right? I got hella siblings, but in my household, my mom had 5 kids. My mom had her first kid at 14. Meaning, my mom was a very young mom, right? I get it. A lot of us had kids young. My mom was a very young mom, though. 14, like 16 and pregnant, it's still young, but it's like, whew, But 14, that's a bit extreme, right? So my mom had her first kid at 14. My grandma had her first kid at 14. And then my oldest sister had a kid at 14. The second sister had a kid at 14. This third sister got pregnant at 14. She had my nephew at 15, but she got pregnant at 14. And I started to realize this trend, right? People call them curses, but it's really not really a curse. It's just a trend. It's not a curse. It's just a habit. Something. I don't know what else to call it, but it's not a curse. So here I am, young Rory, and I'm watching this shit, y'all. I didn't understand how much I understood it until I switched to being a motivational speaker, and I started realizing how my mind was really working when I didn't even know it, right? So here I am, young Rory. Let's just jump for real. Before 8, I don't remember much. Like, I remember moving around a lot. We moved around a lot as a kid. Again, I had a single mom. My mom served tables my whole life. My mom didn't become a nurse until I got in college. Like, now, my mom is, she's on her shit, and I'm so thankful I can say that, right? But growing up, my mom didn't go to college till I went to college, right? Or she started college like my senior year of high school. So growing up, I was raised by Think about this. 5 kids and you serving tables. Like, we really got to think about this. 5 kids. Taking care of 5 kids off of tips at Red Lobster. And what was the other place she worked at? It was a place similar to like Outback. Y'all know what, like Outback and like Texas Roadhouse. It was like a steakhouse. It was called Damon's though. I remember she worked there when I was young. I do remember though, when I was real young, I used to go to work with my mom. She used to work at like Head Start. And I used to be on the computer and shit, like painting while she was working. I remember that, right? But let's fast forward to when I was 8. So I'm 8, my sister get pregnant. Had my first niece. Then my other sister get pregnant. Okay, now that I think about it, my other sister couldn't have got pregnant at 14. My oldest didn't get pregnant at 14 because my second oldest got the oldest kid. So either way, y'all, they all start having babies young as fuck, right? Here I am just watching it. But what I realized though, like, when you raised in these kind of households, and I need y'all to realize this because some of us don't realize this, right? Y'all ain't heard me mention my dad yet. Right? So I was young. Everybody having babies back to back to back from when I'm 8. So after I turned 8, my mom was a grandma. Right? So my sister was 14. So obviously my nieces and nephews, they was living in the house with us. So we was deep, y'all. We was deep. Like, everybody had a baby. Like, they boyfriends was living with us. Like, it was crazy the way that I really think about it. Like, damn, like, that shit is crazy. I don't know if y'all can relate to this or not, but I'm just telling my story, right? And I'm like, damn, I ain't never had no boyfriend live in the house or whatever. But my sisters did. They boyfriends, like, lived with us for real. My mom was a good mom. She was never like she wasn't a bad mom. She was a busy mom, but she was a good mom, right? And I used to sit back and just watch this, and I'm like, damn. And what I realize now is that I was really craving for attention for real, because it's like, it was taken from me. Like, I'm the baby. What the fuck? I'm literally the baby. And now everybody having babies and shit, so here I am. And I start acting up. I remember being in 3rd grade, y'all, I couldn't go back to school because I kept bullying people. Like, it was so, I couldn't go to school until my mom came to school with me. That's what it was. Like, it was that type time. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to school unless my mom came to school with me because I was just so damn bad. They like, hell no, we let her back in this bitch. Boom, let's fast forward, right? When I start fucking with boys. Because I be thinking, I don't know about y'all. The problem is a lot of us don't think back on what we did, what we accepted, how we treated people. You got to think back to that, okay? I'm going somewhere with this, okay? I'm going somewhere deep with this because I need y'all to understand how I became who I am. Right? So, boom. Fast forward again. No, I kept getting in trouble, right? All through, like, I always got in trouble. Because what it is I'm not getting attention at home. So now when I do go somewhere where I can get some attention, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it. Whether it's talking about somebody, whether it's hitting somebody, whether it's pulling somebody's chair out to make the class laugh, I need some attention. My mom working till 11 at night. My siblings living their lives. I'm just here. Just anything to get attention. Messing with them and their friends. Messing with just whatever. Right? Then I get to 6th grade. And I got it. This was my first time getting expelled when I got to 6th grade. So, if y'all pay attention, I was just bad as fuck, craving for attention. Get to 6th grade. This when I started getting wrecked. I ain't had sex, though. Like, even though I was talking to boys and stuff, I wasn't fucking with sex. Like, I just was like, because everybody had kids at 14. So, I'm like, nah. I didn't start having sex until, like, later in high school. I was, like, one of the girls. I waited. But I was still out here, though. I was everywhere where everybody was having sex. I was kissing. I wasn't fingering for real. Like, I just was, like, scared of that shit. Like, nah, I don't really want nobody touching my coochie. Like, so I don't got no stories about, like, in middle school, like nothing like that. But once I got to high school, though, when I do think about the way that I thought when I was in high school, I used to do things like a girl would have a whole boyfriend or something, and if the nigga giving me attention, here I am thinking like, ooh, she dumb. She dumb. Girl, you think that's your man, and he texting me as soon as he leave. Girl, I was woozy. Y'all hear me? I was woozy. Okay, I got expelled 6th grade. 7th grade. So when I think about this too, what took me into my childhood today, I was thinking about my auntie. And y'all, I used to lie and say that my auntie was my mom. Do y'all hear me? I used to say that my auntie was my mom because she was dark-skinned and my mom was light-skinned. Like, it's the crazy shit that people would put in your head. Like, I would feel like people didn't think that that was my mom because my mom was light-skinned. Then my mom was bigger than her. Oh, I don't want the bigger one to be my mom. Like, the things, I'm telling y'all this so that we can pay attention to our kids, because this is what makes me the parent that I am today. Now, don't lose me. Because I'm so observant on my childhood. So, fuck it. Let's just jump forward, for real. I really, like, not that I don't care about my childhood. I could break it down. I tell my story so much. My dad wasn't shit. Like, I was craving for him. I just wanted a dad. I ain't want no money. I ain't want no gifts. I wanted a dad. I wanted an active dad. Since I didn't get that, what happened was I was looking for it from niggas. So then I started fucking with niggas. But then what happened with that is that even when I was fucking with niggas, I had this guard up. I had this guard up. And what that guard was doing was, like, yeah, I'm going to talk to you, but I ain't going to tell you too much about me. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you, but I'm going to talk to him too. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you, but da-da-da. But, because everything that I wanted from my dad that my dad didn't give me, I felt like wasn't no man going to give it to me. So it's like, I'm going to give you some attention because, shit, I want some attention. But I'm not going to really be submissive. I'm not going to really love you. I'm going to still have another option. I'm going to always, like, I always had this little sense of fear. This little pinch of fear, because the areas my dad lacked in, the areas my mom lacked in. You know what I'm saying? I had this little pinch of fear all through my life. Even when I got to college, I think of the guys that I dealt with as a woman. You get to college, you a grown woman. The people I dealt with, I had somebody fly. Listen, because y'all don't be knowing this. This the shit I got to tell y'all so y'all can understand that I feel y'all, right? I had a nigga that I was fucking with in college. This nigga, I rode a bus hours to the bottom of the map. I ain't gonna say the state because some of y'all might know who I messed with in college, so I ain't gonna say the state. But I traveled to the bottom of the map to see a nigga, right? I got there. I rode a bus. I got there, and he fucking took me to the hotel room. Left me in the hotel room, for real. Before I came, he told me he wanted me to meet his mom. He wanted me to meet his dad. He wanted me to go here. He wanted me to go there. I'm excited. I get there. This nigga leaves me in the hotel room. Tell me his mom left out of town. He got to go take care of his dad. He'll be back. He came. We had sex. This nigga left. Y'all, he left me in the hotel room that night. I'm in a whole nother state. He left me in the hotel room. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm texting him and shit. I'm texting him. He capping, talking about I fell asleep. Then he said this. Oh, I can't leave. My dad just woke up. My dad got one leg. I'm not lying, y'all. It was the craziest shit. I'm texting my homegirl like, this can't be real. It was so bad that I left early. I was supposed to stay like to Monday or something. I was gone like Saturday night or something. I don't even remember, but I got up out of there. I was like, oh, nah, right? This nigga, y'all not hearing me now. I told him I was leaving. He was cool with it. He took me to my stop. He took me to where I was, like, supposed to get on the bus. Left. I didn't hear from that nigga. That was in, like, July. I didn't hear from him until we went back to school for the fall. Ain't make sure I made it home. Ain't text me on the way home. Ain't say a thing to me. I'm wondering, is he good? I'm literally wondering, like, damn, he all right? I'm on this long-ass bus on the way back. Like, it was crazy. I lied to my mom, told her I was going to see my homegirl in Atlanta. I'm in a whole nother state. I'm on my way back. I don't hear shit. This nigga texts me talking about I'll be back at school next week. Excuse me? I knew he was good because somebody sent me a pic. Like, he had blocked me, I think, or something. I don't know what he did, but I knew I didn't see him post. But somebody sent it to me. Like, girl, he good. He just posted a picture of his parent. Like, he's good. I'm like, oh. I get back to school. This nigga come over. Why I let him come over, y'all? I'm telling y'all. This is because some of y'all doing this right now as a grown-ass woman because of that little, what we searching for. I was still searching for what my dad wasn't giving me. I was a hurt girl. This was me in college. I was a woman. And I still let him come over. This nigga came over. Had sex. After we had sex, he said, nah, I can't do this. I'm going to just tell you straight up, I can't do this. Like, this the shit y'all be seeing on movies, joking and shit. I can't do this. I'm like, what you mean you can't do this? He basically just like, I ain't really here. This ain't what I'm really trying to do. Like, I'm not here with you. Like, I'm not ready for a relationship. You know the typical shit. I'm like, all right. I kid y'all not, though. I swear to God. This is why I know that God always been in me, though, right? Because I've always been strong. Like, I'm like, all right. I let him leave. I don't say nothing else to him. But this is also something that I got from my dad not being there. Right? It's easy for me to let people go. It's so easy. I'm like that right now. It's something that I hate, but I love about myself. Because, like, if one of my friends do me wrong, I can literally not talk to them. Like, I can literally stop being friends with somebody and it don't affect me. Like, and I hate that, but it's also a strength. It's a strength and a weakness, right? But anyway, so I kicked him. I mean, I ain't kick him out. I said, okay, I let him leave. And I ain't say nothing else to him. I just let him be gone, right? We go to school together. We go on campus together. I see him, though, right? So now when I'm on campus, I just don't say nothing. I act like I don't know him. That's me, though. If you know me, trust me. If we get into it or something, yeah. I ain't gonna, like, bash you. I'm not gonna do none of that. But I'm gonna act like you don't exist. I'm gonna let you keep following me. I'm gonna let you keep seeing. But I'm not going to give you any attention. Like, I'm just not. So for him, what I started doing to him is I just went back to living my life. It wasn't nothing else to it. I just went back to living my life. Right? Then I find out this nigga, not only do he got a girlfriend on campus, but it's somebody he brought back from home and she pregnant. Y'all not hearing me. So now, not only do I gotta see him, but I gotta see her. And I gotta know they about to have a baby here. Y'all not hearing me. I could go story for story on the type of men that I dealt with. All because I was that little girl just yearning for that love from my dad. I don't blame it on him. Right? I don't blame it on him because after I got on this journey with God, he made me realize everything. I'm so grateful that that was all God's work. My dad being absent was all God's work. I would not be me. Right? I don't know. You keep saying why he ain't keep it real. I don't know. I wish I could answer that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right? So, boom. But now I'm still Rory, though, now. Y'all can't lose me. I'm still Rory. So, like, me being Rory, this all happened, like, in August. We just got back to school. I started peeping game. Me being me, like, I'm still Rory. So, I got that. Y'all know, I got a little bit. People, I don't like to ever say I'm cocky, but I got that. Like, nigga, what? What you ain't gonna do is ever think you got one up on me, right? So, it was cool. I started fucking with this fine-ass nigga on campus. Fine-ass yellow nigga. And he just was, like, corny, though. Like, he was fine, but he was corny. Like, I took a few pictures with him because it looked good. I'm like, oh, this nigga corny, bro. This nigga corny. Could get his dick hard, all kinds of weird shit. Like, you corny, bro. He was fine, though, but he was corny. Then, I just got to chilling. After all this, I'm just like, fuck it. I had dealt with so many niggas in college, y'all. I'm honest. Y'all know I'm honest. If I ain't nothing else, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never had no. I had one boyfriend when I was in college. I broke up with him because I felt like I could beat him up. He was just too soft. I don't really like soft guys. Because I'm really just not soft. Like, I can get emotional, but I'm not really soft, so I don't like soft guys. Me and him didn't work. I fucked with so many different niggas, though, like, and it's like, what the fuck was I looking for real, right? Then, after the light-skinned nigga, I just started being like, I'm chilling for real. Like, I'm just chilling, bro. Then I'm smoking a blunt, talking to my homegirl. And one of my homeboys, like, they in the same parking lot. I'm parked in my truck smoking. He pulling out of the parking lot when I'm about to pull out. They stop. And then Charles hopped out the passenger seat. And I said, bitch! I looked at my homegirl, I said, bitch, who is that? Y'all think I'm cafe. I ain't cafe. I said, bitch, who is that? This nigga hopped out. He had the J's that came out that week. This was 6 years ago. He had the True Religion on. He had the motherfucking True Religion jean jacket. Like, oh, wait. He had the chain. He had the... Bitch. Pussy got wet. I said, I need him. So I'm like, all right. I'm joking, though. I'm still being Rory, though. I ain't trying to find no husband or nothing. I'm joking. I'm like, bitch. Kid y'all not. They pull out. I get to following them. I get to blowing the horn. This is the type of time I was on. This is what God to do. When he put the blessing in front of you, you get to do it some shit you ain't even know. I get to blowing the horn behind these niggas, y'all. I get to blowing the horn behind these niggas. Y'all, if y'all ever been to Central State, we on the back roads because we in Wilberforce, so we in the middle of nowhere. We both was going to the same freeway, though, but they was coming to Columbus. I was going to my apartment. I get to following these niggas, like, I get to blowing the horn. Then I got nervous because they start slowing down the shit, so But look, though, I still went after what I wanted, because look, they got on their freeway, I got on mine, but as soon as I got on the freeway, I messaged him on Snapchat. Because it's homeboy, I knew it's homeboy, so I messaged him like, hey, tell that nigga that just hopped out your whip. Rory said, what's up? Hey, Rory said, what's up? Bitch, I need him. And girl, whoever on here, girl, boy, right? I get to watching it and shit. I get the chill. No, I forgot I sent it. No, I forgot I sent that message. I sent it. He like, all right, bet. I'm like, send him my IG. That's what I told him. Send him my IG. Forgot all about it. Sent him my number. I sent it to his friend. Like, tell him hit me up. Went on by my day. I'm in a nigga room chilling, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I was living. People be lying and I was living, bitch. I was in college living my best life. Okay? I'm in a room watching a movie with a nigga. Charles done text me talking about, what up, this Chuck? I'm like, Chuck. I told him he had the wrong number at first because I swear I thought he did. I'm like, nah, I don't know no Chuck. He like, nah, you gave... No, first he said, what's up, this Chuck? You gave me your number earlier or something like that. Either way, push come to shove, I'm like, oh, what's up? I figure out who it is. I'm like, what's He like, shit, what's up? You know, you trying to link, da-da-da-da. So he told me he about to come back down here. He gonna be at his homeboy house. I already know his homeboy. We always used to link at his homeboy house and smoke and shit. Like at other people before I even knew him. So he told me, come there. I kid y'all not. Come there, whatever. I come over. And Charles is being Charles. Like, the nigga that y'all see on camera is the nigga that I met 6 years ago. About to be 7. Like, literally the same person. Like, he was quiet. He just sat there. He handed me the weed. He like, here, roll up. I rolled up a blunt. He like, no, just keep rolling it. I'm like, what? Like, I literally rolled, like, 12 blunts. Like, he literally told me. This nigga had a box of fucking backwoods. Like, the box that you see at the store that they give you the pack out of. He had that. So, y'all know that he had me at the first night. God knew what to do. You pull up. You tell me just keep rolling up. You hand me all this weed. You hand me a box of backwoods. Like, this is love at first sight. Is it not? Is that not love at first sight? What? For me, it was. I'm like, bitch. So, boom. He was doing that quiet shit. Me being Rory, though, I've always been, like, known, you know? So people, my homeboy came in, somebody that went to school with us. He came in and me and him just chopping it up, right? We just chopping it up. He don't realize that Charles is here for me. He thinking Charles is one of his guys. You know, he just there because it's a whole room of people. Like a whole room. Like it's like 15 people. So it's not just us four. It's literally like 15 people here. It's a big ass smokeout. We just all smoking, vibing. That's how colleges used to be, right? So I'm like, he wasn't saying nothing to me. Like he handed me the weed, like I choke. He be like, "You sure you can handle that?" Like crack a little joke, and I just was like, "I'm gone." That was just me. Like, nigga, you ain't saying nothing to me. I'm gone. All right, thank you for the weed. I'm high as fuck. We just sitting here. I'm out of here. I'm like, all right, I'm gone. Give him a little hug everybody else, and I left. As soon as I get home, here he come texting me. Damn, you just gonna leave me here? I'm like, nigga, you think you finna come to my house? Red flag. I say, yeah, you weren't talking, and like I was there for you, you wasn't talking, and so he like, he asked if he come see me. I'm like, no. Nigga, it's 1, 2 in the morning. Now I'm at the crib. No, you ain't coming over here. I don't know you. Right? I ain't know though. That was what really got him because he was like, ooh, she told me no. Right? I ain't mean to give y'all a love story, but this is really how it all happened, right? So boom. Boom. We just whatever, I went to sleep. Then he texted me good morning. And then he texted me good morning again. Then he texted me good morning again. And now we here. It's like, nah. But that's really what it was. Like, that's how we met. And then me and Charles linked up like 4 out of 5 days a week. We was together every weekend, but we was together like at least 3 to 4 days out of every week. We was an hour away from each other, and we was together, and all we did was stay up. We didn't have sex for months, right? So we literally would just stay up and smoke weed and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Go out to eat, talk. Go to the club, talk. Like, I had to kiss him. Like, Charles was so timid with me. Like, you know how most men be just like, he just didn't want to mess up. Like, and that's why I love him the way I do, because it's like, you respect me. Like, you value me, right? Because that was straight out the gate. He didn't want to overstep anything. Like, I remember the first time we had sex, I was telling my homegirl, like, bitch, I'm about to get some dick from this nigga. Like, he obviously ain't gonna come after it, so I'm about to go get this dick. My friend was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. I was like, yes, I am. Like, bitch, you think I'm playing? I was like, girl, I'm about to go get this dick. She thought I was joking. And I went down there and I got that dick. And yeah, shit. That is how we ended up here. But the reason why I mentioned all of that, right, is because what I didn't realize. I think I just deleted the wrong shit. But either way, what I didn't realize, right? So now let's just fast forward. Let's go forward. Did y'all watch my YouTube video? I uploaded a makeup YouTube video yesterday. Look at me. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Like, that is retarded. But so let's fast forward right to like nowadays. So me and him stayed together, and I was working my 9 to 5. I used to work at Verizon Wireless, right? And as I was working at my 9 to 5, I used to do hair every weekend, right? So I always had my license. I got my cosmetology license when I was in high school before I graduated. So I used to do hair every weekend. And he was like, why don't you start a business? And I was like, no. Like, Charles played a crucial piece in, like, every area. This is why I love him so much. He just was like, why don't you start a business? I'm like, no. Like, I was so like, hell no, for what? Then I kid y'all not. This is how God would do. After Charles fucking asked me that, the entire next 2 weeks, Every client was asking me, where can I buy hair? 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 And the problem was I didn't have a consistent hair plug. Because one, I wasn't somebody that wore weave like a lot. But whenever I did, I would just go on AliExpress, type some random shit in and just order it. So once I got asked that over and over and over and over, I'm like, okay, God, you obviously trying to tell me something, right? So I started my hair business. When I started my hair business, so my first hair company is Labree's Chat 2.8, right? At the time. So when I started doing my research, like looking for a vendor, it was like October, November, or something like that. I didn't know I was pregnant, nothing. So I already knew I was going to start a business. So when I started thinking in my name, you know, I didn't have any children or anything. My purpose was just me and my aunt. So when I started my business, my brand colors was purple and silver. So my business name is Labree's Trap. Labree is my middle name. Trap is just like once you come here, you ain't going nowhere. 2.8 stands for today. February 8th. That's my aunt's birthday, right? My colors was purple and silver, which the purple stands for lupus. She had lupus, right? So that's why this day is so amazing to me. So I knew, okay, I'm gonna launch my business on February 8th, and it just played out perfect. So I started my business. I found my vendor. I started my business, and I quit my job. I had my bachelor's in accounting. I was in the middle of my master's. My master's for business administration I had a focus in human resources, but really I should have just did marketing. But I hated marketing when I was in school, but I got an A in there, like a 99%. That's what's crazy. So it's like God was showing me when he wasn't even showing me. But I had to create a whole business plan. Listen, this is how God works, okay? We can't forget God in none of this, right? So my job was paying for my school. So I got to do my master's for free through them. That's why I was halfway through. And it was either I could just pay or I could just stop and not owe them anything. So I chose to just stop. Like, I didn't want to owe them. And I didn't, because I could finish and just owe them that. Or I could just but I just said, no, I'm just going to stay here, keep the credits that I have. They already paid for it. And it was just even, right? But the time while I was in my master class, right? The only class that I've ever failed while I was in college, undergrad, was marketing. Ain't that crazy? The only class, because that's how God would do you when he want to get your attention on something. The only class I ever failed in college was marketing. I got a D. I could not believe that. I got a fucking D. That was the first time I didn't even have a C in college. I got a D. I was like, what? And I had to retake it. So I had to double back. Then when I got to my master's, my third semester or my second semester, it was my second semester, was marketing. And I had to do a whole business plan. Oh, she said chemistry. I don't think I took chemistry. I don't think so. In undergrad, I didn't have to take that. But I had to take marketing in my undergrad program. So I was 23 when I started my business. I'm 27 right now. My business is 4 years old. So it was just crazy that I had to take marketing 3 times, and then I started my business literally right when I finished that class. After I did the business plan and all of that. So I had to figure out what a target audience was. I had to create a logo. I had to do all of that. And then I chose to quit my job. So it was when I started creating my business, it was I kind of came out swinging because I just had that class months ago. So that was the beauty in it, right? So when I started, I was just doing hair, selling hair. Then I started doing lashes. Then I had my son. We moved. And then once I had C3, I was still doing hair. I got in the shop. Then I got out of the shop. And then I went back home. And then my salon flooded. If y'all know, I'm sure y'all done heard this story. But my house flooded. It was my old house. I had an office like this, but it was half of this size. It flooded. This is when I start tapping into God, okay? So let's get in. Now we into Bible and Blunts, okay? Okay, God, transition. That was me turning into a new person. You know how y'all watch a video game and it just be And then it's a whole new person. That's what that was. Okay. So then, right? So now this is when I made the decision that it is time. And it wasn't God. Actually, this is when I decided to tap into me. I'm being honest with y'all, right? When the pandemic hit, 2020, I remember. I'm going to go get my journal because I feel like I need to take y'all through this journey. Hold on. This about to be good. It's about to be good. Cause somebody need this. Y'all need to see I was really just a regular girl. I left a lot of details out from when Charles, we used to be swiping credit cards for real, like whew, trying to run up them stairs like that. When I was working at Verizon, we was like swiping credit cards and shit. And Charles got caught for that. He became a felon. Went to jail while I was pregnant. Like, I done been through all that for real. I was salty as fuck. I couldn't believe that shit. I didn't even know he was finna go to jail, y'all. Like, I was so confident that he was finna get off that while we was in court, somebody called and I stepped out. And when I walked back in, my man was handing me his stuff. I was like, what are you doing? I was so fucking confused. He was literally handing me his stuff. He was like, they keeping me. I was like, huh? Like, my heart fell out of my lap, like, into my lap. It was so sickening, like, to be pregnant. And you just thinking, like, y'all just going into court so that he could just do whatever he got to do and come on home. And they like, no, he got to stay. I was like, oh, what? I was so sick. But God worked that out in such a beautiful way. You know, like, it all worked out. We used to have people, we used to have detectives at our door, sitting outside our house. Like, that's why people got to understand that your situation is not your situation. Okay? Don't let that go over your head. Your situation is not your situation. Your situation is not your situation. Okay? So what's going on right now ain't got shit to do with what's going to be going on in a few years. Like, back then, I would have never thought that this would be what I'm doing, right? But the way that God works is as long as you're available, he's going to come through, right? So anyway, fast forward, where was I at? Oh, 2020. So 2020, right? Pandemic hit. My house flooded, the pandemic hit, and it put me in a place where I'm like, okay, now what? I was pregnant with Champion. So now I already had a baby. I'm pregnant with Champ. And I'm literally like, what am I going to do? I just lost everything I had. Like, everything. Not just a little flood. That shit was to the doorknob. I couldn't come down the steps. Like, I had to just look from the top of the steps. Like, everything. My TV, my curling iron, my flat iron, my hot comb, my printer, my ring lights, my everything. Every product I had was just underwater. Everything was underwater. It was so heavy, it picked up the couch. The couch was like on the water floating. That's how much water was down there. So everything was gone. And that was when I realized, like, okay, I gotta chill out. I have to figure out what is going on here. What is this? Like, what is happening? Why is this happening, right? So I don't really, like, to me, I wasn't thinking too deep, but that was what made me be still. And that's what made me say I wanted to tap into me, right? And I saw, what happened was I actually bought B. Simone book. What's good, sis? This is fire. I'm a fan now. And yes, I'm that active fan. Hey, let's go, Jody Joe. But no, for real. So I was like, okay. I bought this book because I bought B. Simone book and I saw her writing a letter. Like, she had a little segment where she was writing letters, and I was like, ooh, that looks like something I need to do. One, I wanted to work on manifestation. And two, I just needed an outlet. I just needed an outlet. You know, I didn't really want to talk to people. You know, I could talk to Charles, but, you know, you don't want to keep on talking about certain shit. And then, like, you know, sometimes it might be something that he did that I just need to get out, you know? So I went and bought a book, okay? And I said, I'm going to start writing a letter. This first one that I wrote is on April 30th, 2020. See, y'all know I don't lie. April 30th, 2020. So the first, so I've been doing this for almost 2 years consistently, right? And this said, I've been wanting to sit down and write for 2 days. I bought this book and planned to immediately get to it, but it didn't work like that. I've been so busy working from when I opened my eyes until when I closed them. So I hurry up and took this 10 minutes before C3 woke up. Yesterday was a long day. It's so crazy. I checked my website and I've made $9,500 on my website already this month. Oh no, this month. It's almost 10K in a month. It's just strange because my website reflects that, but it doesn't feel like it happened. I am so grateful to know that my business is moving in a positive direction. Every single bill currently has a $0 balance, and I paid my credit card down, so my credit is improving. I am blessed. This is all happening during a pandemic. During a quarantine as well. How dope is that? So this is just me talking to the universe. That same day, I had page 2, though, right? So I want y'all to just see how my journey started. This is just what I was talking about. This was after I made the money, and I still just kind of was like, okay, so I got the money. Like, okay, I just made $10,000, but I still didn't feel full. Because some of us has never made $10,000 in a month, and we think if we make $10,000 in a month or $9,500 in a month, we're going to feel full. But I'm here to tell you that that's not where the fullness is at, okay? And this, I'm not just pulling it out my ass, right? These are my words. So this is page 2 of that same day. I am currently in a place where I truly do not know what my next step will be. Quarantine has shown me how powerful I am, even when I am not behind the chair. I know for a fact that I want to be from behind the chair, but not completely. I will only take appointments maybe 3 days a week after this stay-at-home order is over. So the pandemic stay-at-home order was in effect for about 2 weeks at this point. It started, no, it was like March, the middle of March, like March 13th or something like that. I want to do it, okay, so then I said, I really enjoy teaching. I feel very happy when I am teaching others. I want to do it so much more, but I can't figure out exactly what to teach and how. My first webinar was amazing, and the people for sure want more. God, can you send me a sign of what you want from me? What should I do next? I know that I am meant to be teaching thousands of people. I just need help figuring out how to reach them. God, when I say I'm ready, I mean it. I will reach my goals. I will teach huge crowds. And I will be financially good before champion comes. Do y'all hear? So it ain't really just so much of the things that but do y'all hear the words that I used? God, can you send me a sign of what you want from me? What do you want? What I'm wanting ain't working. What I'm trying to do ain't working, man. What's up? Can you send me a sign? Not can I let you know what I want? Can you send me a sign what you want from me? This was on April 30th, 2020. I ain't owned the Bible until July 2021. So this was just the beginning of my process. This was the first day of me asking God. I'm not asking for money. I'm literally asking him to reveal my purpose to me. God, what do you want? Because what he wants is my purpose, right? So God, what do you want? Next day. Well, this was May 1st, so yeah. Dear God/universe, I am tired. All of my hard work will pay off though. I know it. I believe it. I'm ready. I'm going to bed. I really made wigs for 12 hours straight for 3 days. Shit, wow. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Do it look like I'm lying? I'm not lying to y'all. That's what I said. I had a girl in my group tell me she was trying to write to the universe, but it's like her words just couldn't form. You write exactly what you feel. I don't know who need to hear it. You write exactly, because I know what I felt. When I read this, I start getting chills because I know when I wrote this. I said I really made wigs for 12 hours straight for 3 days. 12 hours straight, 3 days in a row. This was May, so I had my son August, so I was 5 months pregnant, making wigs 12 hours straight in the pandemic. I'm tired. All of my hard work will pay off though. I know it. I believe it. I'm ready. This shit crazy. I ain't been back in like some of these pages, and I don't know if I ever seen some of these. Right? But I'm just showing y'all real shit. Let's see. Y'all ready for this one? Ooh, I need to make this into a book. This was on May 8th. This was only a week later, right? Rise and grind. I am finally caught up on all orders, and I get a chance to breathe. I have about 6 to 7 left, but they were just placed in the last 2 to 3 days, so I am feeling good and motivated. Today, I need to complete all of my flyers for my webinars and add pricing to my website. I am creating a mentorship program to help others with their businesses. It was highly requested, and I feel like it's something I would love to do. So this was before I was a coach. Do y'all hear this? I was a hairstylist. I had just started making wigs. My following is growing. I just really need to find a way to transfer everyone over to Instagram. Do y'all hear this? This was before I had any followers on Instagram. I need to find a way to transfer everyone over to Instagram. Everyone loves me on Facebook, LOL. But I got this, though. I am working my ass off. Thank you for everything this far. God, you are amazing. Now, this is the last part, though. I said one last request. Can you please continue to reveal anyone to me whose heart is not pure and who does not deserve to go with me where you're about to take me? Thank you. I'm ready. I ain't lying. I knew this was going to be a good episode. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I knew this was going to be a good episode. Are y'all feeling this like me, or am I just feeling this because this is me, or are y'all feeling this too? Like, just tell me if y'all like, okay, girl, we get it. Or if y'all want to hear more. Just let me know. Ooh. I could go. I got to read these two back to back. Do y'all want me to read these next 2 pages or no? Just tell me if y'all want me to stop. I promise I'll stop right now. But I got 2 more pages that's like, wow. This was before I even knew my purpose, though. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I'm realizing right now what I was doing for real. And why I'm so adamant about what I do. Okay, she said hurry up. Okay. This was May 22nd, okay? I said, good morning. Y'all ready? Good morning. Today's a new day. It's rainy out. I miss the sunshine. It's been raining for 3 days since the flood. My basement smells terrible, and they have not come to fix my gas, so my heat and my hot water is on day 4 of being out. This shit is torture and very unhealthy. I applied for a house yesterday. that I love. It has a beautiful yard, a basement, and 3 bedrooms for the children. Oh, and the kitchen is beautiful too. I am claiming it as mine. I deserve it. I am so ready to live comfortably. I know I will be blessed soon with exactly what I want. I'm positive. This was on May 22nd. The bottom said, Charles is at work. C3 is asleep. I have 6 wigs to complete before I am completely caught up on all orders, and I plan to finish them by Sunday. So let me get to work. I love you. Thank you in advance for my new home. May 22nd. Bottom line, to go to date, bottom line, thank you in advance for my new home. Okay, that was May 22nd. May 23rd. Who's ready for May 23rd? Drop some heat if you're ready for May 23rd. Please drop some heat if you're ready for May 23rd. You got to be ready for May 23rd. I needed some heat before I even say it. See, I knew this episode was going to be good. I just knew it. I didn't know what I was going to end up doing. Okay, my girl Amber dropped some heat. My girl Costarari, let's go. May 23rd. This is 24 hours later. Dear God/universe, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the best. I got my house. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go to the last page. I applied for a house yesterday that I love. Thank you, thank you. You are the best. I got my house. Wait a minute. I missed the line in between. Oh, thank you in advance for my new home. Next day. Thank you. I got my house. What did I say after that? Thank you for the struggle. Thank you for the pain. Thank you for the tears. Thank you for the flood. Thank you for being you. Thank you for making me uncomfortable. I believed in you. I knew there was a bigger purpose behind all of this chaos. My new home is everything I could ask for. I know the kids are going to love the yard and the house. I am also happy because I'm able to assist my mom. So I was able to assist my mom in this situation. Everything happens for a reason. I am grateful. Thank you again. Do y'all want to see what the fuck is on the bottom of this notebook? Y'all got to understand how God works. Wait a minute. So y'all heard that. But this is what was printed on this page when I bought the notebook. This is how God works. Because some of y'all is missing all of it. Some of y'all, this is going over your head. Y'all think I'm just talking, making it sound good. Whatever, that's good. That worked for her, but it ain't going to work for me. But when God has it lined up, it has it lined up. The bottom of this motherfucking notebook in this black and white says, she quietly expected great things to happen to her. And no doubt, that's one of the reasons why they did. Am I lying? Was this not all meant for today? Did God not know I was going to be on Bible and Blunts on February 8th and need to give you this message? This is how he works. Some of y'all are not understanding how deep this message is right now. I probably didn't even see these words when I wrote these words. I didn't even read this when I read this, but I'm reading this right now for you. But you sleeping on it. I'm reading this for you, sis. She quietly expected great things to happen to her. And no doubt, that's one of the reasons why they did. Let's go to the end. Let's see what the end talking about. Let's see what I wrote. Oh, shit. Why did it stop in June? Is that when I switched to this book? Why did that stop in June? Oh, that's what that other book is. Okay. I have another book upstairs for the end of 2020. I was wondering, I'm like, I remember writing in that. I have another one upstairs I will have to get. But let's see what 2021 was talking about then, y'all. Let's see what I wrote at the beginning of 2021. Y'all ready? This is the beginning of last year, so a year ago. Dear God/universe, good morning. Thank you. I am thankful for everything. My family, my business, my lifestyle, my man, my clients, my supporters, my faith. This was before I had a Bible. It was in me. I didn't even realize this until right now. Everything. It's a new year, a fresh start. I didn't reach my goal last year, but the bigger picture is that I know why. I know what I need to do different, and I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to work. I will make double last year's goal. I am officially retired. I am walking in my purpose. I have enjoyed this first week of coaching more than anything. The best decision I've ever made. Thank you. And I still love coaching. So let's see. This was March 1st. Somebody said I should turn this into a book. Right? Because I'm over here like, ooh, this happened? March 1st. Dear God/university. Good morning. I am feeling good. I am ready for the day. I am ready. Today is day one. What the fuck? This is day number 1 of becoming a stay-at-home mom. Daycare is officially closed, but I am ready. I will take full advantage of spending this time with my children. Listen to this shit. I will get C3 potty trained and back on a consistent napping schedule. This nigga. I express. Oh, look at this. This is funny because now he just do this effortlessly. I expressed to Charles my concern with him not practicing personal development, and he didn't give any pushback at all. So listen to this. Listen to this. I expressed to Charles my concerns with him not practicing personal development, and he didn't give any pushback at all. He actually 100% agreed and is looking for podcasts for him to listen to at work. This is why I love my man. My family will be successful. Love always wins. Thank you in advance for today's blessings. I love you, Ny'Asia. Jessica, I saw you ask about April. Oh, yeah, I saw you type right like that too. Love always wins. Ain't that so? I love my man. Okay. This was March 4th. I'm going to go to April next. Good morning. Thank you for blessing me with this day. I had a long night last night. Champ is teething and he had me up all night and he is back up fussing again. I am praying that this will be over soon. I feel so drained, but I will get up and get things done today. I will work out, I will edit these videos, finish decorating my house, and complete 2 voiceovers. 1 hour later. Why am I dramatic like that? 1 hour later. I just completed my workout and I feel 10 times better. I feel energized and ready. This is why I always follow my scheduled plans. I'm ready to knock my goals out. Thank you in advance for my blessings. Y'all think that I be capping for real? This is really me, man. This is me behind closed doors. Y'all wouldn't know this if I ain't read it to y'all. Get y'all a coach that's really practicing what they're preaching. I don't have to lie. My team don't see this. Like, y'all, nobody would see this. Charles, nobody would see this if I didn't allow y'all in right now. This is me. This is me in the raw. What did I write in April? Why don't I don't have anything in here in April. What? That's because I used to do this shit where I would write randomly in other notebooks. And now I see why I should not have done that. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't have anything in here from April. That's some bullshit. All right. Tell me a month. I'm going to read 3 more. Tell me where y'all want me to read. Give me 3, and then we going to get back into... We about to open the Bible. So I just showed y'all my journey. This is what I did, though, to become me. I really tapped into God and the universe. February 8th. I love Castellari so much. Let's see if I wrote on February 8th. It will have to be inside of this one, though. Nope. I went from January 7th to February 11th. Damn. I ain't write today yet. Or did I? 1 hour later. Let me go get this other book, though, because I did have another book I used to write in. I know y'all like, all right. But pick some other dates. Pick some other months. I mean, don't try to pick a date because we'll probably be looking forever. Did I write in Miami? Woo! Why you on my ass? What did I write in Miami? When was Miami? Yes. Yes, I did. That would have been right here. But I did. Wow. Do y'all want to see Miami? If you know Miami, you know where Miami is. So Miami. I wrote, this is it. Look how short it is. So y'all know I ain't lying. Dear God, good morning. I was too exhausted to write while on that woozy ass retreat. Oh, this is when I wasn't. Wait, this must have been when I left. I was too exhausted to write while I was on that woozy ass retreat. Still couldn't write. Oh, right. Wait. So this was me writing at 3 different times. One of them, I said good morning, and then I just stopped. If you look, I wrote good morning. And I did it like this because I wanted to remember it. Good morning, and then if you notice, I stopped writing. I normally just keep going. Then the second time I tried to write, I said I was too exhausted to write while on that woozy ass retreat. Boom, right? Still couldn't finish. Then I got here and said still couldn't write. I was still distracted, shaking my head. See, I put still couldn't write. I was still distracted, shaking my head. So I was mad at myself for real. Like, why you even let that? I let that distract me so bad I couldn't even write. Then this is the 24th. I gotta look at the dates to see like when did I get there and when did I get back. And this says thank you. Thank you for always keeping me guarded and protected. Too overwhelmed. Still couldn't write. I still couldn't write. Do y'all see this? I literally couldn't get my feelings out. Like, I was so overwhelmed. So this was after. I still couldn't write. That's crazy to me. All I could write was too overwhelmed. So I said, Dear God, good morning. Thank you for this day. This was on the 27th. So I know the event was on like the 23rd. So this is the 27th. Thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up today. God, this has been a very draining week. I had my first speaking engagement in Miami. The entire event was honestly a nightmare. Throughout everything, I stayed true to my purpose and you kept me protected. and you kept me protected. I thank you for introducing me to 3 amazing women while on this trip. I know that I was selected to be on that trip to meet them and to disconnect from others. Still thanking him. I have been overwhelmed for 5 days straight. Today, I take control. I am back on track and focused. Thank you for my strength and for my blessings. I love you, Ny'Asia. Period. I take control. All right, I let them have 5 days, but today, I take control. Do y'all hear this? He's showing up today. The thing is, because she said you let them disturb your peace, you can't do that. The thing is, it's like we're human, right? And one thing that I realize is that you actually have to allow some things to happen. If you don't go through it, you won't grow through it. So I needed to allow them to do that. I needed to really feel disturbed. Like I needed to feel it so that now I know to truly protect myself from it. Like truly, right? Because now I see like, damn, I really couldn't write. Damn, I really couldn't. Like certain things I believe need to happen, you know? Like you got to feel certain things so that you don't feel them again, if that makes sense. So like, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Okay, one more. Pick one more, y'all. And we finna get in the Bible. We gotta get in the Bible. I think I'm gonna go get me some tacos. Well, I'm making tacos tonight, but I want me an enchilada or something. She said, facts, you just can't let it. Yeah, it didn't. Girl, did you see what happened the next day? I was out on the strip. I had a great time. Like, I had a great time. That shit was only for hours. It didn't ruin days. I just didn't write for days. Like, my mind was moving, but shit. Beach. Listen. No, we ain't been in the Bible. We do the Bible at the tail end. I need to leave y'all with the Bible. She funny talking about this jumping in here. It was like 30 people they left because they like, girl, we tired of hearing about your man and you and all this shit, but somebody needed to hear this. Y'all needed to hear this. There's so many people that needed to hear this, right? Okay. So nobody said another month, so I'm just going to take that y'all don't want to hear it anymore of my story, and that's great, right? Oh, let's get into at least one of them since I got into the Bible. I think we should do it. Well, I was reading the Bible in Miami. So let's read this. This is where I just flipped to. We can end with this one. This was November 22nd. Oh, wow. Look at this. Good morning. Thank you for today. Today, I am feeling blessed. The devil has been attacking me like no other. But I know that is because he sees how connected to you I am. He is aware that you are about to shower me in blessings. He is jealous. Do y'all hear this? Y'all. I woke up today with a random charge in my account that caused my account to go $900 negative. The charge has a plus sign. Wait a minute. Do y'all hear this? It was showing up as a deposit. The charge has a plus sign. And it is dated August 2031. The fucking charge was a deposit dated August 2031. And it made my account go negative $900. Do y'all hear this? This is the kind of things that the enemy will do. Will play with you. Most people see $900 negative, they gonna go motherfucking crazy. The 22nd, rent due real soon. What the fuck? August 2031, it was dated. It was a deposit, but it made my account go negative. Do y'all hear these weird ass? Listen. I said, I know you will handle this effortlessly. I know you will handle this effortlessly. I gave it right to him. I didn't say much about it. I just told him what happened and said, but I know you got it. Everything on here, I said, but I know you got me. The devil been attacking me, but I know that's because that's because I'm connected to you. He aware that that you about to shower me with blessings. He jealous. I'm giving all the credit to God. This is what y'all gotta do. Black Friday is 4 days away, and I am ready. I am ready to provide my people with the knowledge needed to grow and expand both their minds and their business. I am ready to show up and work. I thank you in advance for all of my amazing blessings to come. I love you, Ny'Asia. I'm not asking for no money. I said I'm ready to work. Do y'all hear me? I'm talking about serving. I mentioned Black Friday. I say I'm ready to provide my people with the knowledge needed to grow and expand their minds and business. Do y'all hear this? There's no cap in my rap. This is what I'm talking to God about. Again, y'all would not know this if I didn't let y'all in. This is what I'm talking to God about. So this is personal. This is my heart right here. Nothing about money. I'm talking about Black Friday. We know Black Friday when we make the most money. I said I'm ready to provide my people with the knowledge needed to grow and expand both their minds and their business. I am ready to show up and work. I thank you in advance for all of the amazing blessings to come. Can't tell me my heart ain't in it. I've been asking for this. I've been saying I'd love to teach. I didn't know what I was going to be teaching. I told him to tell me my audience, and he showered me with an audience. I was talking about coming to Instagram, so I ain't had nothing but like 2,000 followers. Because I had that from like high school and just college, right? I was talking about bringing my Facebook audience over to Instagram. Asking him, like, what you want me to do? What you want me to teach? He like, I'm going to show you. Just chill. I said, oh, people want me to teach about their business. I'm about to do a webinar. The people want it. Everything is what they want, what they want. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? If you don't get nothing else out of this whole episode, what do you want me to do? That's what we're going to name this today. What do you want me to do? Jessica, can you text me that after this? What do you want me to do? That's what we're going to name this. Because that's what I want y'all to take out of this whole message. Ask him, what do you want? I asked and asked and asked and asked. But when you ask, you know what you got to do. You can't run from it. You can't hire somebody to do something. Like, some people will get me as a coach or something, or they'll get me as something like, and then it's like, yeah, I want to do what you're saying, but I don't really want. But it's like, listen, if you understand, if you're living on faith and you walking by, like, if you really tapped in, like me, I feel like God is only placing the people in my life that's supposed to be there. Either they supposed, for some reason, whether it's a lesson or a blessing, they're supposed to be there. So if he is putting them in my paths right now, I'm letting them in. I have faith in him that if they're not supposed to be there, I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel it because I'm so covered in him. I'm so protected by him that if somebody even tried to come, I can feel it. But that's walking by faith. But some of us are like half-assing it. It's like, oh, yeah, I kind of want the help. But like, it's like, nah, you got to have faith that God is putting the right people in your life and take advantage of them. Because guess what? People go on to the next and on to the next. And God go on to the next and on to the next. It'll be somebody literally popping up with you, popping up on your timeline all day to give you a solution. Next thing you know, you keep on ignoring them. Boom. When you finally trying to find them, they will have a whole nother business name. You will not be able to find them. That's the kind of things that God will do. They will have an entire different, like, business. They have been and stopped doing everything that you needed them for. They stopped selling everything that you needed. You've been watching them. You knew that they need that. You knew you needed it. You knew you needed it. Boom, you just let that shit. Now it ain't even available no more. Because you waited. Because you slept on him. After he kept putting it in your face. Kept putting it in your face. Then you're like, damn, why it ain't popping up no more? You go look for it. It ain't available. He only gonna stay for so long. He only gonna knock on your door for so long. I don't know who need to hear this, but he's literally only gonna knock on your door for so long before he go to the person who door wide open just waiting on him. She said, I heard you mention you bought B. Simone's book. Do you think it helped you along your journey? The one thing that I took from it was my letter to the universe. I started doing those from that book, and I definitely feel like me journaling helped me manifest. Absolutely. So in a sense, yes, I would give her credit for that because I started doing it based on that. You know what I'm saying? So I would give her that. Now, it wasn't just that though. It's about what you're writing. I will say that. Because, like, the rest of the book, I really don't remember nothing else out of the book. And this is my honest truth. Y'all know that I give credit where due. I don't remember anything else out of her book for real. I just remember her doing this. And I took that. But it's about what you're writing in those letters. Is what I feel like. Like, that is just telling you need to start writing you need to start writing you a letter to the universe. I mean, to God. Start talking to God. That is all that is. I'm not saying don't buy her book. Buy it. See if it helps you. You know, I can't answer that. But what I took from the book was this journaling. And it's helped me for sure. But I don't think I really looked at what she wrote and copied what she wrote or nothing like that. No. I don't think I did that. Because I don't remember any of her journaling. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm honest. But yeah. I don't really know her. I remember her mentioning Miss Skittles, though. That's the crazy part. Once I finally found out who Miss Skittles was, I'm like, oh, I remember B. Simone. She said that when she was ready to grow her business, she started working with Miss Skittles. I do remember her saying that. So once I finally met Miss Skittles, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know who the fuck she was talking about. Other than that, I'm sorry, y'all. But I need to add on to that for real, y'all, about him only gonna knock on your door for so long. Because listen, what he will do is he will keep on, listen. He will keep on giving you signs, right? He will keep giving you signs to prepare you and see if you're really, really ready for that blessing. Okay? So when I'm saying knocking on the door, that means that he's really preparing you. So he'll keep putting you in these situations and putting you through these obstacles to just see how you're going to handle it. Right? You will see how he want to see how you gonna handle that. So that it's like, is she even ready for this? Some of us are so ready for that you can't even handle this. Hello. You so focused on that you can't get this right. So you ain't never gonna get that. Like, he's literally putting you through these situations and he just like, damn, she failed again. Damn, she failed again. Damn, she ignored it again. Damn, she ain't buy that book again. Damn, she ain't go to that class neither. Damn, she done spent the money on this. And then what he do is he go to the next person and say, okay, well, let me see what you do with this money. Let me see how you treat that house, right? Like me. Y'all heard how I was just talking about this house before I moved here. Did y'all hear that? This new house is so beautiful. I love everything about it. Do y'all want to hear how God will work? My credit score has jumped 60 points in 30 days. I started manifesting my house. First, the money was the problem. He dropped it in my account within a week. I'm not saying this to brag. I am saying this to motivate. I was worried about the down payment. He gave me it ×3. Y'all got to listen to me. Believe. I was nervous about my down payment for my house. He gave it to me by ×3. Right? I was nervous about my credit score. My credit score increased by 63 points since the beginning of January. Believe. Claim it. Right? I had to understand, oh yeah, I want this big, beautiful house, but I got to show him what I could do with this. I got to show him what I could do with the credit. I have to show him what I could do with the money, how I can manage my money. I got to show him so that he know I'm prepared for that. So I had to start putting myself in this rhythm of, ooh, let me treat this house good. Let me clean this house. Let me make every bed in this house every day. Let me treat this house the way I'm going to treat that big-ass crib when I get it. And he's showing up, and he's showing up, and he's showing up. Because what it is, it's a two-way street. When you start showing up, I always tell y'all, you got to look at it like this. If God's sitting right here, or if the blessing is sitting right here, whatever, if it's right here, right? and you coming like this, I mean, God coming, but you just sitting here, it's going to take, okay, no. If you're sitting right here, right, and God is coming to you, because he's always working, but he might be coming slow and steady. Imagine how fast y'all going to meet if you come in his direction. Like, imagine, you know how we used to tell people, like, meet me halfway? Like, even though y'all was going back to the same place, because normally if somebody meets you halfway, y'all are either walking back to that person's house or y'all walking back to that person's house. Y'all meeting to, but it just feel good when y'all together and walk back. Am I lying? When you used to tell your homegirl, meet me halfway, like it's the same distance. You would be leaving your house to go meet her to walk right back to your house. But the walk there never felt as good as the walk back. Did it? It just felt like it was, even if it was snowing, whatever it felt like, it was cool once you met up with your homegirl or once you met up with your boyfriend or when you met up, whoever you was meeting with, once y'all was together, it's like the walk didn't really matter. Oh my God. This is him. I told y'all when I get in here, it'd be him. It's like the walk didn't matter once you got with them. That's how God is. He wants you to meet him so that once he get with you, I'm telling you, the walk won't matter. The walk won't matter. It's going to feel so good and mushy. You be like, damn, I'm going to stay here a little bit. We can stay outside in the snow. Let's have a snowball fight. Fuck it, let's wrestle. Let's make some snow angels in this bitch. You get to feeling good out there. Like, huh? Because you with him. Versus if you walking lonely in the snow, that's a long walk. That's a long walk. When you walking by yourself in the snow, I don't know about y'all, but me, I don't like walking, period. But like walking alone in the snow is like, damn. You want somebody to talk with, you know, keep your mind off the cold. And that's how you want to think about this journey. You wouldn't be here if you ain't want a connection with him. And that's how you want to think of it. When you start walking with him, it's like that. So let's see what word he gonna give y'all today. Give us. I want something from the beginning. We don't never be in the beginning. Let's start here and see where he takes us. Samuel. Samuel. All right. It took me to, what is this? Samuel 25. This is kind of long. This is kind of long. Samuel 25, chapter 25, verse 39. Verse 39. Damn, my phone about to die. I need a charger. Okay. He said, and when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, blessed be the Lord that have pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and have kept his servant from evil. For the Lord have returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. And David sent and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife. So let's see. So this is when David was about to marry Abigail. This is David marrying Abigail. And when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, blessed be the Lord that have pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and have kept his servant from evil. For the Lord hath returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. David sent and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife. And when the servants of David... So basically, he came and took his wife back. So I'm assuming that Nabal... Hold on. I haven't read Samuel yet. If you got your Bible, take your Bible out. Samuel 25, 39. Even if you don't have a Bible, you should have like a digital one or something. Okay. So Nabal was married to Abigail, right? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So Nabal was married to Abigail. Oh, wait. Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he held a feast in his house like the feast of a king. And Nabal's heart was merry within him, for he was very drunk. Wherefore she told him nothing, less or more until the morning light. So he was drunk. So he didn't even understand because his ass was drunk when she first told him, right? He said, for he was very drunken. Wherefore she told him nothing, meaning he didn't even hear the shit until the morning light. But it came to pass in the morning when the wine was gone out of him. So once he was sober, he realized what she said. And his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within him. And he became as a stone. So his heart turned to stone. So he died. When they say he came a stone, when you die, you turn hard. So he died. And it came to pass about 10 days after that the Lord smote Nabal that he died. What does smote mean? Anybody know what smote means? We've been on here an hour and a half. Where do time be going? That's why my mother freaking phone dying. Smotes. Strike with a firm blow. Be strong with. Oh, so he told him to do that. Oh. Did my mic die? Oh. Mic check. Why would my mic just cut off? How long was that shit off? That's lame. Oh, killed. So that means he killed him. So basically, God said no, he has to go. He told him, like, nah, you gotta go. And when David heard that Nabal was dead, so David was like, oh, he gone? All right, bet. He said, blessed be the Lord that have pleaded the cause of my reproach. So basically, thank you, God. Now I can come, right? Like reproach. Now I can come back, right? Pleaded the cause of my reproach. So thank you, God, for causing this to happen. So God basically killed him so that David could come back and get her. Okay? Pleaded the cause of reproach from the hand of Nabal, and have kept his servant from evil. For the Lord have returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. And David sent and communed with Abigail to take her to him to wife. So he went and married her. So what is the word in this though? Because the scripture that we had is when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, blessed be the Lord that have pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal. Ooh, I just got the word as soon as I start reading. And have kept his servant from evil. For the Lord hath turned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. And David said, okay. That's why that part is the only part that is that color. Okay, I was like, why only this red, right? So this was what he took me to. And what he is saying here, oh my God, I just got it. Like it just clicked when I reread it. Is he said, David heard that Nabal was dead, and he said, blessed be the Lord that hath pleaded the cause of my reproach. So think about this. What he is saying is, thank you, God, for causing this bad thing to happen. Because think about it, that man died. Like God technically killed somebody right here, right? But he said, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for causing him. Thank you for killing him. Let's be real. We about to be straight up. That's what we do here, right? Thank you for offing him, bro. Thank you for offing him and causing me to come back. Giving me a reason to come back, right? Thank you. Thank you for causing me to come back and have kept his servant from evil. Thank you for protecting your child, God. Thank you. Thank you for protecting your child, right? For the Lord have returned the wickedness, right? So now the Lord have said, no, you go back to where the fuck you supposed to be, right? And upon his own head. So what he's saying is, thank you, God, for turning this around to your own good, turning it into something good for your children. Thank you for taking this bad situation. Yeah, somebody just said it sounds more like your journal from when you were in college, basically. Thank you, God, for saving me from that nigga. Let's be real. That's what he's saying. Thank you for causing this bad thing to happen. Blessed be the Lord that have pleaded the cause. Thank you for causing this to happen, right? Cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal. So thank you for causing me to come back, right? Because this motherfucker, from the bullshit that this motherfucker done did, and turned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head. So thank you for turning this around into a way that it is good for your people. Right? Tell me what y'all got. Y'all know, I like to hear what did y'all get out of this? Why y'all not commenting? Y'all not really feeling that? Y'all didn't understand that? Is it just me? Because I felt that once I reread it. I'm like, oh, he's saying thank you. Oh, my girl's t-shirts might be here. Okay, somebody said you said it right. Yeah, that's what I got from it, y'all. Is that God is literally like, listen. I mean, he was like, oh, she said reproach is like when you don't agree with something. Oh, wait, where'd it go? For some reason, it erased your comment. But she said reproach is when you don't agree with something. But yeah, so either way, that's what it means, though, is that, oops, it means what he was saying was thank you for causing this to happen. Some shit that most people wouldn't be proud of. You know, thank you for causing something negative to happen. And it turning around for the good. Even though if it turned around for the bad for Nabal, but it turned around for the good for David, because David ended up with Abigail. Right? So that's one thing that God always do. And that's one of the messages I definitely want y'all to write down if you're taking notes, is that he always works it out for his children. When you are one of his children, no matter how much wickedness is happening in the world, no matter how much bullshit happening, all this shit that could be going on, you see that even when somebody get killed. All right, don't lose me. Even when somebody get killed, he will still make it turn out for the good for his people. For the ones that give him a chance, the ones that's available to him. So don't let that one go over your heads, okay? Understand that even when we feel like he's not working, he's working. That's just how he is. That's what makes him so amazing. Is that in those seasons when you don't have nobody else, you literally have him. In your darkest moments, in those quiet moments, in those things that we consider storms, guess who's right there over the storm? Oh my God, he giving me another message that we don't need this late in the episode. When it's a storm happening, guess who's right over the storm? I'm going to have to bring that one back on Thursday. Because even when it's storming, like for real, think about that. We know God is above. So like, even when it's storming, guess who right over the storm? Controlling it. Can stop it like that. I'm glad you started it off with your journal. It's all making sense without even planning it. God works in mysterious ways. I always say don't get upset. when like you have a flat or something. It may be saving you from a wreck or missing something you need. I say that all the time. If anything happened with my car, I'm praising God. Thank you, God, because you saved me from something. If something happened with my car and I'm able to say, I'm here and I'm good, I am thankful. Thank you, God. Even if it's a car accident that just slowed me down. Like, even if I'm in an accident and I just got a little bump, I'm praising God because thank you. You saved me. Thank you for only making this accident this like this. It could have been way more severe. Or thank you from saving me from that accident. You know what I'm saying? You got to just thank him because even when the enemy working, he's working. That's what I just told somebody. Like we in a season of we ain't giving the enemy no credit. Okay? If you part of my peoples and you here in Trap and Chat, I mean, not Trap and Chat. If you in here and you in Bible and Blunts, we're not giving the enemy any credit this year. None. Because even when he working, who's working harder? Come on. Even when the enemy working, God working so much harder that I'd be a fool to be tripping off of that. Right? I know what God doing on the back end. Noah's flood is another great example. Or even the Red Sea shows a lot of death, but for his people. He had to split it. He had to. God only put you through what he know you can handle. Exactly. We say these quotes. That be the thing. I'm like, people be knowing these quotes. Like the more I started to tap in and to really tap in, I'm like, I know these quotes. Like the more I read the Bible, it's like, damn, I say this, but it's like, do I believe it? Was I believing it? I believe it now, but it was like, did I believe it? Like we used to say, what goes around comes around, but it's like, so why are you not more cautious about what you're putting into the universe? If you know that what you do to others, what you cast on to others will happen to you, why are you doing this? Why are you living a life like this? If you know that only God can judge you, why are you so thirsty to impress this person then? Why are you switching up your hair but only God can judge you. That's the only judgment you care about. But not only are you worried about what they think, but you're also speaking your opinion over and over and over. But only God should be the only person to judge. But we have so much judgment and care so much about judgment. So it's like we know these quotes, but the question is what's on the other end of them? Are we really believing them? Are we really walking by him? Like we say walk by faith, not by sight, but are you really walking by faith? Or are you walking by fear? Sometimes we think we're walking by faith because you can have faith in one area and fear in another. Y'all, I could preach all day, and this is not what I'm trying to do to y'all today. But you can have faith in your health, but have fear in your money. You can have faith spiritually, but you can have fear emotionally. Right? Like, you got to have faith on all of them. Like, you literally got to have faith in all of them areas. That's when you kill it. My lashes looked so crazy yesterday. I can't believe I just needed to brush them. I still need to feel in my lash tag is not texting me back. I'm going to pull up on her ass. But yeah, y'all. The scripture today was Samuel. I think it was like 35. I don't know. Somebody typed it. Let me see. If anybody need the scripture, it was Samuel 25:39. That was the vibe for today. I was about to roll up again, but I need to eat because I got up early today. I have to eat before I smoke again. So I'll probably get on Instagram Live because I do want to do like a little celebration for my 4 years. This is a celebration. I want to celebrate my aunt. I'm about to turn some music on. I'm about to write my letter to the universe because I didn't write it today. I've already meditated, but I'm going to write my letter to the universe, and then today I just got my schedule clear. I think I want to take myself on a date. I'm celebrating me today. Period. Y'all might get in, y'all might not. I don't know. But I love y'all. Father God, I come to you today with an open heart and an open mind. I pray that you keep these girls strapped, these guys, whoever tapped in, whoever voice is listening right now. I ask that you keep them connected to you. You guide them to you. You let them know that they are always protected by you. As long as they keep their door open, you're going to come to that door, and you're going to come through that door, and you're going to show up and show out every time. So I ask that you keep their doors open, you keep their guards down, but keep them protected. And in your name we pray today. Amen. Oh, shoot. Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? It had an error message up or something. I hope y'all can hear me pray. Okay, good. The comments actually popping up fast today. Yes, yes, yes. In his name we pray. So just move today in faith. Whatever y'all do, walk by faith today. Don't second guess things that you know you need. I don't know who need to hear this, but like, if you know you need it, get it. If he putting it in front of you, like, no cap. I'm not, like, this is real shit. When he keep putting it in front of you, I had to tell my student this yesterday. If he is putting something in front of you continuously, he wants you to have it. If you are asking him to reveal something and he is continuously putting it in front of you, sometimes, all right, wait a minute. Not if you know you ain't supposed to have it. Some shit y'all know y'all ain't supposed to have, and you know it's just temptation. Don't you go after that shit. If you know that nigga keep playing you, and just because he texts you don't mean God wants you to be with him. But when God send that other man, don't ignore him. Okay? I guess I had to fix that. Because some people just y'all just be answering y'all own prayers, knowing that y'all ain't supposed to be doing that. So I can't give y'all all of that. Okay? But, yeah, y'all. Stay covered. Stay blessed. Walk by faith. Take the signs. Be obedient. If he tell you to do it, just do it and be obedient. And he'll always show up. Even when you think he's not working, he's always working. He's such an amazing God, okay? I'm telling y'all. When I say he is such an amazing God, he come through in ways that you be like, there is just no way. Like, you really will be shook. But if you allow him to, he will. Put your guard down because he's going to protect you, okay? Guard down because he got his guard up always. But I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Have a great day. That's it. Thank you again. I really look forward to more lives. Yes, see y'all on Thursday, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boom.